Hello, my name is Sydney Edwards. Many of you don't know me yet, and that's okay, because by the end of my speech, you will know the three most interesting things that make me who I am. You will learn my college major and how I decided it, that singing is probably the most important part of my life, and that football season is the best season ever. First, many college students come to college not really knowing what they want to do. But since I was little, I've pretty much known that helping others was a passion of mine. And it takes a tough person with a tough stomach to endure some of the things I've had to deal with when I was growing up. About 5 years ago, my grandmother was diagnosed with colon cancer. And little did we know that she would have to have multiple surgeries that would eventually lead to her death. But I'm getting ahead of myself. My grandmother had a surgery that was done poorly from the beginning, and it led to her having an ileostomy bag. And yeah, it sounds about as bad as it was. Because of this surgery, the family had to come together to be there for her mentally, emotionally, and physically. That is when I really decided that I wanted to become a doctor. But later, did I realize that Grey's Anatomy would be the ultimate deciding factor, which is why I am now double majoring in pre-med at UAM. The next interesting fact is that singing is my only reason to live. Sounds a little overdramatic. Yeah, I understand, because that's what it sounds like. But I wouldn't give up anything for what God has given me. When I was in middle school, I participated in 3 talent shows, and that's a lot for someone with stage fright. Once I got to high school, many doors opened for me. I became the protege for the oral communications and drama teacher, and that eventually led to me acting in plays and getting to sing the national anthem at 3 different school events. Earlier this year, my youth group began to add live music to our youth room, and I decided I wanted to sing one Wednesday. And in doing this, I have become part of the praise team, which has really been important to me because I feel like I'm finally doing what God had wanted me to do, which is to worship His name and let people know how great He is. Lastly, Woo Pig Suey is all I have to say about that. When I say football season is the best season ever, I mean it. I can go from Friday Night Lights to Saturday afternoon calling the Hogs all the way around to Sunday cheering on the New England Patriots. I may have gone to a school where the football program wasn't the best, but I still showed my pride and went to every single football game just to see if I could start a trend. Once Saturday came along, my house got crazy, and we never missed a game here. But just know that the boot is staying at Faytown this year. And even with all of the fuss about New England Patriots deflating the ball, I still cheer them on and just tell people it's because they had superhuman strength. So now that you know these things, I hope that you can see who I truly am. And that is that I can go from weekdays working my tail off in school to weekends watching football. And in the end, still finding ways to praise God. Thank you for listening.